Not the button I meant to hit. Wrong button. Hang on. Red alert. Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom has no idea if the mic settings are working. Chris, can you talk for a sec? Okay, your mic setting is not working. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see. Hang on. No, hang on. No. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go here. Huh, it should be working, but it's not, so let's see if we can fix that. Try talking again, Chris, would you? Oh, it's still not working. This is very annoying. This is what I had running on Saturday. Try it again, please. Yep, that's not working. No. Yeah, this is where I say grumble. Let's see. It's really interesting. It's not even showing me the channel I'm using. Let's see. It's in the right group, but... All right, let's try one more time here. No, I mean, let me try creating this one more time. Try it now. No, it still isn't working. Gosh darn it, what is going on with this? This was what was happening Friday. I couldn't get it to pick up the audio for your mic, and then all of a sudden we got to work. Now it's not working at all. If you would just keep talking for a moment, I'm going to play with it and see if maybe I can make it happen. No. Hey, what the hell? I'm trying to figure out why my mics aren't working here, so bear with me for a little bit. You guys can chat. I just have to figure this out. So starting Friday, I had this issue with the audio not working on the external mic for you guys. And I don't know why it suddenly won't work. No, this is Satelli says, have you tried a sledgehammer on it? Um, this is... I should threaten it more. It should work. It's showing that it's set up here correctly. Let me try something. Would one of you try say, or all of you say something? It's not working. I have no idea what's going on here. The external mic, the channel you guys come in on Discord, is not working. It won't pick up on the mic system that I use, which started happening on Friday night. And it took me forever to get it fixed. And it's happening again. Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Let's try. Say something again? No. Nope. Nope. That's not it. Let's give it one more try here. Nothing. So the source, this is off of OBS's not new, but they have a beta for bringing in an external channel for microphones, and it's not working. Let's see. And as I said, this has been since Friday. It's not giving me the option to bring in audio input, so it's going to have to be something else. What can I do to bring in an outside microphones? Let's try that one. No. Nope. It's not letting me do anything. Satalia is talking to me like I'm Stella from the other night. You guys can talk about something. Yep, feel free. You can chat as much as you want to. I love it. I go to OBS for help and it's like, oh, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. Say that again. I missed that because I was coughing.
OBS issue. And it told me, and that was the most I ever gotten out of religion.
This is amazing. I cannot add audio. Let's give it one more shot here. No, Hohelm, the external input for the mics is not working. Actually, I should be able to pull it in through their application audio capture in beta, because that allows you to pull it directly from Discord. If you go through the other one, it's looking for a mic, and it doesn't give me the option to pull it in through Discord directly. It has to go in through mic input, which is not there. Well, that's interesting. No. Yeah, no, they're just hearing me because shouldn't be able to hear anybody else there. Well, I have no idea why the audio is not working for you guys. So this might be a really short show. I meant to fix it yesterday, but I was sick yesterday. Hohel says, for a second, though, I did hear someone. Well, not through this, so maybe it was something else. Why is this not working? Let's look at that. In theory, that should be working. Let me look at something real quick here. Would somebody... Oh, isn't that interesting? I switched over to my Steam account, and it's picking up the mics here for you guys.
What? Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear him now?
Yeah.
Hohel.
I could hear you all the time.
Yeah, it's a black screen. Don't worry about that. That I can fix. But if you guys can hear them, let me know. Yep. Okay, they can hear you through this. That's very weird. Okay, then let's just see if I can switch that.
That is really weird.
Yeah, and now it... That's right. Let's switch this one. And now, ooh. Yeah, I'm missing all my overlays and all that good stuff, but that's okay. At least this will work for the moment. Let's get the game in here. Yay! So we've got game now. Alright, so we've got a game finally. So it's interesting. It's the same thing that I had for the audio. You guys still there?
Yes.
Okay. And then it all disappeared. It's very frustrating. I have no idea why it works on one and not on another. I'm going to give up on this. We'll just let it go. Let it go. That was a frustrating weekend. Hi, everybody. It only took us 13 minutes of not knowing how to do this. How's everyone doing?
Fine.
Good. Good. I spent the weekend being sick, so I've actually been awake now since 10 last night, but pretty much slept from 6 on or 8 on Friday till, well, with the exception of I ran out to the Christmas market. They have a traditional German Christmas market in the next town over, and I really wanted to get a German sausage and some raclette. And I got there, and there's thousands of people there. The line to get a sausage was over an hour. The line to get a raclette was way more than that. And I'm like, nope. Nobody, nope. I'll come back on Wednesday afternoon when it's dead or something.
Yeah.
I didn't even do my endeavors this weekend. That's how sick I was.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Mom didn't do endeavors. This is bad.
I mean, it would be worse if Taz didn't do them, but then again, Taz slept for 12 hours yesterday, so yeah.
Well, I can appreciate that because, like I said, I basically slept for 2 days. My dogs, though...
sick. Just didn't wake up. And he did
Yeah.
decent hour.
Taz was in food coma. My dogs were like, can we go out for a walk? No, I can't walk. I can't even stand up, dogs. And they're like, okay, we'll just lie on the bed with you. Oh, okay, fine, I can get along with that. And they just slept on the bed so close that I could not turn over. Oh, hell, honestly, they couldn't get them cooked fast enough. Yes, they were already stuffed and all that stuff, but they grill them for an appropriate amount of time for grilling sausages, so they're nice and crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside, but it takes time. So after they get maybe the 100 done on there, then you have to wait for the next 100 to get done.
Relate to wieners and hot dogs and wurst.
Yes?
I saw a device that was apparently being sold as a car accessory in the 1950s. A barbecue.
A barbecue? I need that.
That is a hollow metal cylinder ringed by heater coils, which you then plug into your cigarette lighter outlet.
Oh, God.
And it will heat up a wiener or hot dog or something.
Back in the day,
Really nice.
On Mythbusters, they decided to figure out, could you make a turkey dinner in your car while you were driving to Grandma's? And they had Alton Brown come on and figure out, okay, we could do the turkey breast on the, whatever it is, the big round thing in the center of old-fashioned cars. Not a radiator, I don't know what you call it.
Would be the engine block itself, or maybe the heat shield on the exhaust pipe.
Oh, they cooked something on the heat shield for the exhaust pipe. They cooked something on the top of the engine. They did things in different parts of the car. He measured out the temperatures and the consistency of heat, and it would be hot enough to actually get it cooked through, but not overcooked. So they were doing that, and about halfway through, he had to make the gravy in advance. They took the gravy out of its container and then attached that to something else so it would reheat while they're doing the second part of the drive. It's been a long time since I played with cars to remember all the things.
I imagine would be interesting if you got pulled over.
Probably. You're probably right.
A massive server not responding.
Oh, really?
30 seconds and going now.
It's fine on my end.
The round thing on the top of the old-fashioned American cars is a air filter housing, but it gets hot. I mean, it's not on current cars, it's on old cars. But yeah, that's where they did the turkey. It was really a fun thing, but they also had to wrap everything really carefully to make sure it didn't smell like gasoline when it was done.
Well, I imagine everything was properly packaged airtight.
Yeah, they said it actually tasted pretty good. There was something, I think the mashed potatoes, which they'd made in advance, didn't get heated through well enough, but everything else was good. So the mashed potatoes, while cooked, were kind of tepid. Let's see, I remember in the summertime, this is ho hell, a friend cooked cookies inside the car while we were in high school. He had perfectly baked cookies after school, though. It made the car smell amazing, I bet. So when you activate Moopsy, it puts Badgie on cooldown. True, you can't have them running at the same time?
Nope.
Bummer. What about Agimus? Can you get Agimus running, or do they all go into cooldown?
Agimus is not a pet, so he can...
So you could have Agimus then, too. Okay. So you could have 2 out of 3. Well, you put Moopsy on, I'll put Badgie on, and we'll get the same effect, but it would be fun to have both of them.
Yeah, I mean... They sometimes still linger around when you activate the other one, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer that I would rather have these 2 up than...
God, it would be so funny. It would be so funny.
I think it's just a limitation of how combat pets work in general. Just that's for every combat
Yeah,
pet.
that's true.
Using
You generally can't, with the exception of the 2 targs. You can have them both up at once.
But are they combat or just pets?
I don't remember.
Those are combat pets. There's the nanopulse targ that you gotten from that TFO, Revenge Best Soft Cold event thing, and Hellfire, Grapho Fire targ.
So, as we like to call it, barbecue targ and microwave targ.
Self-barbecuing targ.
Exactly, yes. Self-barbecuing targ.
Very convenient.
I just realized how little I play this tune. She's still got her surfboard up here. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because I was at the Colony. Future stream tile, Moopsy from the Star. I'm writing it down, Satalia.
I got disconnected from the game. I'm gonna try and reboot. Be
Okay.
right back.
Okay. Moment. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, I think we're not going to hit the gym today. I had a rank promotion last Wednesday, which I was out of town for that, and my instructor refused to give hugs because he was sick. Now I see why he wasn't giving hugs. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, we're all tough guys. We're in there to beat the crap out of each other, and you greet each other with a hug. Because that's what you do.
Yeah. No, they can't do it. No, they're avoiding it, then there's something to it.
Yep. Well, he said he was sick and didn't want to share it around, but here we are. So you guys not being Americans...
My own microbes with blackjack and some other thing.
Say that again?
I get my own microbes with blackjack and some other thing.
Were you at the casino?
You can get microbes at a casino.
Yes,
Yes,
you
I
can.
suppose.
That was actually a big issue when COVID first came out. They had to shut down the casinos and everything in Vegas, and a lot of them didn't have doors because they'd never been shut before.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I was walking by there last time I was there, and I realized, yeah, they don't have doors. They do it, let's say the back,
when
but
you don't have doors.
well, they're never closed. Vegas is open 24/7 for the casinos, pretty much.
Yeah, but how did they close during COVID? They had to order doors.
They did plywood temporarily.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I think it should be prudent to have a shutter, even if you don't have a door, to have a shutter.
Well,
so-
they know that now.
No, but like even for safety, what it would be like some, I don't know, crazy idea, a rampage shooter in the casino, and they'd like to close it off for safety. Wouldn't it be secure to have at least a shutter
Well,
or
some-
of sorts?
Some, and I'll say
Suppose
probably
what happens
most.
more often might be a sandstorm blowing it, or dust storm blowing
Yeah,
it.
dust storms are a big issue.
All that.
So thinking about it, it's on the main strip. Most of them on the side where the Mirage was, where Caesars is, have doors from the street in. The ones on the opposite side, which tend to be a little bit less expensive casinos, a little bit more open to people just walking in, don't have doors. And I don't remember the ones I can think of. I was going to say it's the Flamingo, but I don't know if it's the Flamingo. But you just walk by, and when it's really hot, which it always is, it's kind of nice. You walk by there, and there's a blast of air conditioning. It's very pleasant. But as I'm thinking going down the strip, more and more have got doors now. But I usually don't go any further south than, the MGM. So who knows after that? I have no idea what goes on south of the MGM. It's like a different planet.
Shall we do some pew-pew?
Yes, are you back in game now?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let me send out some party invitations here. What's the hell disappeared?
Yeah, I'll be coming
Okay.
momentarily.
No problem.
There I am. Okay.
Chris, I sent you an invitation.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were supposed to have a party today for that Book Dow was going to host for a costume contest. That has been put on hold because he couldn't get it organized for today, and he said, let's do it tomorrow. And I'm thinking, that's probably the worst day of the year to try and hold a party. I had to explain
Let's host
to him.
parties.
Okay, what's how I'm going to make this a private queue? I think we got enough firepower to do just about anything we want to, but...
Yeah, well, the build that Taz helped me do on
Oh.
weekend, I think we do have enough firepower. Let's just say I deleted the dreadnoughts for the final stage of 18 yesterday. That was fun.
I am online now.
Yes. I'm trying to think of a nice way of saying, I need new glasses and I couldn't read your name. So you should be in our private queue, but not in the public queue. All right, what shall we do?
Pew-pew.
Anybody have something specific they'd like to do?
My endeavors are astonishingly unspecific. It wants me to do polaron damage and phaser damage
Okay.
and anti-proton damage
Ooh.
and space all.
That's nice.
Got
That's
kinetic
nice.
damage, which is something worthy notable.
I have restore shields on the ground and 3 destructible torpedoes. I'm not too worried about that. Taz, what have you got?
Hold on.
Okay. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Like there's anything left for Taz to do. What am I saying? What am I saying? Satalia, have you got anything? How sick was I yesterday, Chris? I didn't even pre-make the coffee on Saturday for Sunday morning, and by Sunday morning I could not stand up long enough to make coffee. I had to take a break and lie down on the floor for a while between getting the dogs' food ready and actually putting it in their bowls.
Oh my goodness.
So I called my son hoping he could help me, and he has the same thing. So, not a good day yesterday. But I haven't been sick with a cold since COVID. So this is probably what I would have previously called a mild cold. But after almost 6 years of not having a cold.
Yeah, that might rack you a little.
Daz, you got anything? Hold it. You got
How
anything?
about we start with a swift crystalline
Sure,
thingy?
we can do a crystalline. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, Hal said about the cold. Who said sharing is caring? Well, yeah.
Yeah, sharing germs isn't caring. It's mean.
I'm just
I
kind
have
of...
a tiny ship.
I think I'm... Oh, I did finally finish leveling this one up. Okay. Yay.
The Tamir?
Yep. I realized I had this one better. Take it easy, Mom. Feel better. I will. It's just a cold, I think. And I've already decided I'm not going to class this week. We're only going to have 2 classes before Christmas anyway, so I can take it easy. Whoop! Well, I didn't quite get out of there fast enough. Whoopsie. I'm gonna die again, aren't I?
Oh, I died again. Yay! And I got damage. Yay! I love that when you die, you get longer cooldowns. That's fair. Like,
Yep.
why am I being
Well,
punished
you do
by
to a point.
that's
You
not my
get...
fault?
First one is 15 seconds, second one is 30 seconds.
Right, and I got second place somehow.
Well, there's only 4 of us, and the 3 of you have got
Like-
way more firepower than I do, so that's kind of how. Well, that was exciting. I have restore shields on the ground. Woo!
And it split the team apart?
No, because we're in private queue. Because, what the hell is playing as a Klingon?
Ah, okay.
But since we have a decent enough team, that doesn't matter too much. What's next, folks?
And relog to a fed at any time.
Up to you.
Defense over Pavel?
Sure. Let me switch my tune, though, okay? Because this ship is okay, but it's not one of my good ones. Give me a sec here. It's going to break up the party, but I will be right back.
Well, good opportunity for me to switch as
Okay.
well.
Let's see how Kethma is doing. And see if it stayed switched over or not.
And then you wait to move Hagrid out of the way because he likes to lie in the bathroom door, which is blocking the entrance entirely.
Because he's such a good boy.
Yeah, just pick up one of his squeaky toys. I squeak it once and he's already there.
Squeaky, squeaky toy. Do we still have a private party? No, we changed things. Chris and Taz, are you still teamed up?
No.
Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, what the hell is in Federation now? I'll switch that up.
Yes.
Okay, fine. That changes the party just ever so slightly. Chris, I'm just going to kick in and make this a different team. It's nothing personal.
The team now. Just the fates.
There we go.
Yeah.
Chris, I sent you a fresh invitation.
But we're just
Oh, you've joined the team. There
doing
we
the
go.
private thing.
No, we're public now. So we can queue up, but with 4 of us, it shouldn't be any problems either. What shall we do? Oh, you want Peril over Pavo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't like that. Let's try that one again. There we go. So winter event starts tomorrow. I can hear the enthusiasm in Chris's voice.
I phased it out. I'm phasing out any knowledge of that event.
Well, out of deference to you, Chris, I figure we can play winter stuff at night when you are, in theory, not on.
Okay, that's interesting. I was today years old when I found out that we might have gone all wrong with the theories how dinosaurs could have looked like.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, because we based it off on the skeleton.
Silly us.
Ever get but the thing is, skeleton can be misleading.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever seen a beaver tail skeleton?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Skeleton of a beaver looks like this. And if you focus at the tail, how would you reconstruct that tail not knowing how it looks in nature? You would make it a mouse tail, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Except it's not, and the skeleton completely doesn't support the actual look of it.
So, what did they think?
Well, I mean, there isn't a theory specific to specific dinosaurs. It's just like we may have jumped into too many conclusions ultimately,
Okay.
and it's really hard to actually figure out how they looked like, because they could have had flappy tails all they wanted, and we wouldn't know, because the skeleton doesn't necessarily support it. So I was like today years old when I found out that we might have been wrong about how the dinosaurs looked like, because we just based it off.
It's
mostly
always an
skeleton remains.
educated guess. Since
is
this
an
is
educated guess,
not
yeah.
jumping up soup. Oh, there it goes.
Well,
Weeble?
you said it.
I know. You
said
threaten it, and it shows up.
Yep. Yeah, in this game you have to complain that something's taking long and then suddenly pop.
I would be somewhat creeped out at that. Cryptic
what?
listening in on every Discord conversation.
Oh no, it's the
that
same rule like
happens.
when... It's the same rule like mom put a hammer or a wrench near a printer
Yeah.
when she wanted to work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, you just leave the baseball bat near the printer where the printer can see it, and the printer will continue to work.
If you have any doubts, put a wrench or a
Yeah.
hammer next to a device.
Just make sure it's in
That's
line of
right,
sight.
Not
Yeah.
actual theory, yeah.
Hohel says you should look up estimates for the Victorian times estimates of the bones. They thought some dinosaurs were walking blobs. That's interesting.
Who knows? We might have been wrong. They might have been walking blobs.
Well, the more they understand anatomy, the more accurate things get, because, you know, this thing getting, you know, a rougher, stronger surface usually means that's an attachment site for a muscle. But if you don't have the other attachment sites, you kind of are like, I don't know where that one went.
Yeah, you're kind of guessing.
You are.
I mean,
And you're right,
obviously
they
there
never-
are still-
They never have, or not never, but rarely find a complete skeleton. Oh, Mokai. I hate the
no, it's
Mokai.
Mokai.
I hate the Mokai.
Don't think it will be a problem. Did you
Yeah, I don't
sneeze
think
on
that'd be
them
much
yet?
of a problem.
Yeah, you sneezed on them.
Taz are extremely quiet today.
Ah.
It's only me.
Oh, the fifth person left. Oh, they weren't being able to get in here.
They probably... I thought they maybe saw the Monkai and just bailed.
They're there. They're back. I saw they're having a rough time getting into it. Pie's been having that issue a lot.
Yeah, my fleet leader still has that problem, and still no light on the horizon that it might ever be resolved. He's raised so many tickets, and they said, "Oh, it's your network." And it's like,
It's not my
it
network.
depends on what he's doing, and like that shouldn't be affected. That should always happen, but it doesn't always happen. It happens in specific circumstances
Yeah.
when teaming. So it's
Mhm.
definitely not the thing with his network.
And
Yeah,
since
you can try, and it's just like.
I'm hoping an influx of capital might help them figure out some of these basic problems.
Do they have an influx of capital?
Well, they got bought out by a company, so possible.
They self-bought themselves.
Well, they
out.
bought themselves, but they bought themselves with somebody else's money.
Question is, who sponsored it?
They
Um,
bought themselves rather cheaply.
Yeah, they did. Which means,
Considering how much Embracer paid for them?
Yeah. yeah.
I
Oh.
suspect Razer fears some issues to be had.
I
Oh,
Because
that's a big
there's
shocker. When you
Cryptic,
go on a big spending spree.
Cryptic-owned IP within Star Trek Online that can hardly be bought up.
Well, I think there's might be an issue potentially with Skydance Paramount. They're making it more expensive to use the license, so maybe Embracer was not keen on that. But there's also the discussion that because of the gambling issue with the Europeans, with you guys, that can't do the loot boxes or the drop boxes.
Mom, are you using an ability called subatomic cascades?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar.
Something, right?
Did you notice how all the mobs just scattered everywhere?
Yeah, I did. I just realized it.
That is from an ability called subatomic cascades. it's very bad to use on the kind of builds we are using.
I'm not cognizant of using it.
Yeah.
I would have to go rip this apart and take a look. Hohel points out regarding dinosaurs, they rarely find a complete skeleton, let alone any mummified remains. You're not going to find a lot of mummified remains, just, maybe skeletons.
Working on the fossil, actually, not even an actual skeleton, but fossilized skeleton.
I don't know what that is there. I can go up there.
Where?
No, I'm just looking at my tray here.
You have stuff you don't know what it is?
Well, this is the one where the tray and all the weapons just fell off the ship one day. And I didn't realize it till I was in a TFO, and I'm like, why is nothing working?
See, that's why.
And I've been rebuilding it, but
It takes time, yeah.
you have to figure out where everything went. I'm still a few pieces short, kind of definition of my life lately. Few pieces short of the whole thing.
Are you using the guide?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. In fact, it's one of the few things that's saved on my screen at the moment, because I actually thought I was going to work on this weekend. As opposed to lying on the floor and coughing, which is how I spent my weekend. There's a few mummified dinosaurs? I did not know that.
Yeah, they did find a few of them.
Really?
But,
How do you mummify a dinosaur?
well, not the same way you mummify a human, but
Okay.
they were preserved in conditions and then frozen quickly after death.
Oh, that kind of... Okay, I get what you mean then, yes.
In Pangea there was a abundance of tar pits, and if a dinosaur drowned in a tar pit, he would pretty much be mummified.
Okay.
Yeah, same goes
Okay,
with
I see.
mammoth
I,
and stuff like that.
I didn't know that was called mummification, so thank you. I learned something today. Let's see. Satalia says, funny how selling the company is preferred option over moving gambling boxes. Yeah. I mean, I get it. They're there to make money, but... Though it really doesn't solve the issue, it just makes it Cryptic's problem and not Embracer's problem. But I also wonder how much of it is Embracer just spending a whole lot of capital they thought they were going to recoup really quick and not realizing they weren't going to really recoup it really quick.
Yeah, I still think there's trouble in Paradise, and they're doing everything to like restructure and
Oh, yeah.
minimize the damage, so they can maybe wait it through until those studios will start creating profit and stuff.
Well, they closed up so many studios when they did that.
Yeah, but there are still many studios and IPs that have not been closed, and they still have some projects ongoing. So
I don't think that was me, Taz.
Is there anyone else here?
No. So it must
yeah, we
be
have
me
a-
or you,
we
but...
have we have the one in the Odyssey.
Yeah, but he's in a
that's
different
fine.
position there.
I was just about to say, did you see all the mobs scatter again?
Yeah, I did. But I hadn't triggered anything at that moment, so... What am I, by the way? Oh, I'm science. We don't want me touching anything.
As you're taking the method
Science would be better at the generators than me as an engineer.
That's
Or TAS.
true. Okay, yeah.
And we have no tactical.
Okay, I guess science it is. Oh, how are you talking about Mini Minute Man? I love him. Oh, is that the one where he went to the La Brea tar pits with somebody? Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't see the whole thing, to be honest. I'm going to assume somebody's over at beta.
That usually takes it, but I don't know.
It's fine with me.
I dread not. I came to delete you. Oh look, you're deleted. Deleted again.
Sorry about that.
Not dying on it. Or the side of it.
Yeah. Oh, good. I died. Yeah, so when I hear the word mummified, I always assume the dehydrated and wrapped in rags type thing.
I mean, that's what the process is called, but there is natural mummification, there's artificial mummification.
Yeah, I assume desiccated corpse doesn't quite carry the same weight. Getting back to time damage, it used to be 15, 30, 45, I think then reset. Might still go to 60. But that tended to only be on the Borg ones. I don't remember it happening on other ones.
A wild Chris appeared.
A wild Chris?
What?
Yeah.
Are there other kinds? Do we have the domesticated Chris's out there too?
And I'm as undomesticated as they come.
That makes you a wild Chris. Oh, piffle poofle. We have 59 seconds. I think I can keep it alive for 59 seconds. Oh, hell, I think Dreadnought actually comes from that same premise. I could be wrong. Ugh.
Going to intercept.
Thank you, Chris.
Sorry, Dreadnought. You're not permitted to be here.
Thank you. I appreciate you killing him. We did it. They're leaving.
How many did we get?
Do we have a report? Here we go. 24.
Predators destroyed 24. Definitely killed a few. Yeah, that deletion build you helped me with, Taz, is definitely fun.
That's because he does good.
You should see me melt one of the 2 cubes in the final section of Guillotine yesterday. It went from 100 to 20% in under 15 seconds. And that was on
Awesome.
advanced, so it wasn't the weakest
And-
cube.
I see you got the console of the Marquis Raider, apparently.
Who, me? Yeah.
Either you or Chris.
All
I
of
saw
us.
some.
All of us.
All of us.
I don't.
We can take care of that for you.
I'm good. I have some tokens, Phoenix tokens, still left over of some characters.
Not in the Phoenix store though.
No,
With
that's,
Lobby?
It's Lobby, yeah.
Ah,
Lobby or exchange is 200 mil at the moment around. Last time I checked. Yeah, it definitely went down. I remember it used to be like 800, 900, but it went down some time ago.
lobby ships are
Lobby ships definitely
generally
went down, yeah. But it's
Firstly,
because of
a
the
bit
console. Because of
Yeah,
the console, I think it held it up a little bit longer than the others.
Hey,
the ship is a bit outdated in general. It's not a super awesome ship. Also, Lobby can be rather cheap to acquire,
Yeah.
but with several yearly campaigns now going through.
Yep. Taz, real
And,
quick, what was that ability you were talking about?
Subatomic cascades.
Is that a console or is that a trait?
It's a duty officer ability. Bridge officer, not duty officer. Bridge officer, sorry.
I
Bridge
don't
officer.
think it's.
You lied. There.
Oh, sorry.
There. Subatomic Cascade. I definitely don't have that, but
Yeah, but there was something happening over at me and Mom's. The mobs were getting scattered, something fierce. But it was only once in a while. I think it happened 2 times, right? I didn't.
It happened
notice
more
it.
than twice. I want to say it happened. You could be right. Could be just twice. I remember once you mentioned, then I saw it. Subatomic cascade is not anything.
Okay.
Could it be another
something else might
name?
have been in the case.
Because there's cascading subatomic disruptions, but
Do you have that?
no. I mean, what I'm looking at in my stations, I don't have anything in there that's interesting.
It's a good scatter ability, but as a science officer, you try to group everything together. When your entire group just suddenly scatters 10k in every direction, you're like,
Yeah, it doesn't help with that specific build.
Yeah, and
Running
it doesn't
something
look like
similar.
it's one that I've got. That's why I'm trying to figure out what else it could be. It's not one of my bridge officer abilities.
It works only in the section you are. It cannot work in somewhere in the other end of the map, right? It has to be like used in the region where it takes effect.
Mhm.
there is that one DOF duty officer from the Dwarfs who can make it so that the tractor beam repels
It wasn't like
to
that.
5 targets.
It was like when the group spawned in, they got hit by something and immediately scattered in every direction really, really fast.
Kind of like neutronic eddies used to do. If you launched that, it would throw everybody out, as opposed to just damaging them.
I didn't notice it happen when I came over to beta, but when I came over to beta, there was another weird thing that happened.
Which was?
At random intervals, I just started accelerating forward without.
That's the mode
would
card
be
they
the-
use the viral thingy on you.
Yeah, but
Viral impulse burst.
that shoots you away. I only moved like 1.5 kilometers.
Cliff, I just...
I think it.
So I just put it in reverse, and that totally cancelled it out. But without reverse, I was constantly moving ahead at random intervals, and that was really frustrating because I'm kind of reliant on facing my targets.
Even if it's a teammate thing, it shouldn't affect you if you're the only one there, because otherwise we're 45 kilometers apart.
Yeah, that's what was weird.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if this is viral impulse burst, I should have been out of here. I should be like, wee,
Yeah.
gone.
That's how it goes.
But I only moved like 1.5 kilometers, and then I can just hit reverse and move back again.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be viral impulse, because that won't be reverse. Cliff, what do you need to do? Cliff just joined us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for Cliff to tell us what he would like to do. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Well, somebody pick something.
Guillotine?
Yeah, we can do guillotine. Because we all hate guillotine, right?
Oh, I detest it so much.
Cliff goes, how about Starbase 1? How about guillotine, Cliff? And we can do Starbase 1 after. We will?
We
We
will.
would.
We will.
You indeed.
We'll do Starbase 1 after that, Cliff. Then I'm going to go back to bed until it gets to be sun up here, because it's still dark. I don't like this time change thing. It should not be dark at this hour of the day.
It shouldn't be dark at the hour it gets later darker.
Yeah, it gets dark way too early and light way too late. Let's see, what have we got for... Sorry.
Time change. Why still happening? Why
They keep arguing about that.
This is so stupid. Like
Yeah.
everyone whines about it. Everyone says like we should stop, and like nothing's happening.
Did...
So dumb.
What happened? Oh, we're cute. It's just not waking up yet.
Maybe cute. It's waiting. It's loading. I think.
Oh, goody. It's going to be... Woo! High today of 29 degrees. Woo! Which...
That's high.
it's not quite freezing, just so it's relative there. Snow on Thursday. 88% chance of snow on Thursday. So, in other words, snow on Thursday. Unless it's like
Well-
last week when it's snow whenever it feels like having snow.
I thought we were gonna do this forever. Pushing each other out.
Say that again?
Well, me and I think Cliff have worked in, of course, incorrectly, so we're too close and started pushing each other down. So we're kind of lower than you guys. And to look down.
Yep, there you are. Well, somebody has to be on top. And apparently it's what's the hell. Yeah, it's what's the hell's on top this time.
Accurate.
After my dogs have slept for 2 days like I did, they're both sound asleep up here.
Got into the routine. Gene is sleeping.
Yeah.
Cute.
Sorry about that.
I didn't hear anything, but that's okay.
No, good. I moved my mic out of the way. I wasn't sure. I didn't really want to sneeze into the mic. Give you guys a computer virus. Thank you, Ho. It's just a cold. Besides, I have to be better by tomorrow because I don't want to miss the first day of Winter Wonderland.
I would miss it for the world.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you should really do it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not going to make anybody do anything. The only thing cool about the new ship is it deals psionic damage as a ship, which is pretty weird, but okay.
Ionic damage?
Psionic, you know,
Just psionic.
like
What's
Remans.
What's cool about the new ship? It's meta for our current builds.
Oh! And it's free.
Yeah. The thing is, it adds 10% damage to universal consoles, but because of the Borg cutting beam, which adds 10% damage to universal consoles every time it gets activated, which stacks 10 times, those 10% equals another 100% damage. Chris refuses to get it.
That's up to Chris. I mean,
But it's so important for the build.
Chris is a
Should
big
we
boy
get
and
it?
he can make his own decisions.
Oof, I'm being rubber banded like a monster here.
Hey, that same thing just happened with it flying all over, so I'm going to have to go through everything. I'm wondering if it's something else, and it's only here on 5, so that definitely came from me. But I don't know from what.
I'm trying to monitor my down and upload speed to see if there is anything affecting it, but no.
But the game
So-
servers are probably ass.
Yeah, but 25 seconds of server not responding? Holy
You
crap.
getting that?
Yeah. I just took a speed trip across the entire map.
From the
I was
rubber
gonna say
banding?
that it might be European servers, but I'm on the same server and I'm having no issues whatsoever, so...
I did a reboot that seemed to fix it at first. It's not as bad as it was the first time around, but it's pretty horrible.
That's weird. Maybe it's just one of those days.
Well, when we were playing Whisper from the Stars, which was a meh game, the time between answer and response was pretty significant. Even though it's it's an AI thing, so there's always going to be a time lag problem with it. But it could have been the upload and download. Okay, that's fine. My speed's pretty decent, so for once. Eye of Sauron, Chris?
Yeah?
Oh, you're doing a compiler. Of course, you have to do the Eye of Sauron for a compiler. My bad.
I even made it look red. The inner eyes red.
Yes, you did.
Definitely. And it breathes fire. I'm surprised you only now noticed the name. It's always been named like that.
Yeah, I'm not good at paying attention to details.
That might be. No, that's okay. I mean, I don't notice most of the ship names until someone actually points them out. So.
Yeah, Satalia always has to tell me, you didn't notice the name. Hang on, go back and play again. Yep, okay, good name. Oh, Cliff is also going, lag. Or, more accurately, lag. Yep.
We've turned this place into the Badlands.
Honestly, look at that.
I'm saving mine for the 2 Borg cubies at the end.
We'll probably be able to use it twice on them because of the resets. The cooldowns are so ridiculous.
Yeah, we're only down to 1 left to go, so this is going to be bad. 4 Borg cubes.
They picked the wrong neighborhood.
Did it happen again?
What? The scatter thing?
Yeah?
No, not on my side.
It was random?
Where I was, it didn't scatter like that.
Weird. Okay. Cube number 1.
I'm right behind you, Mom.
Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Hohel says in battle the name is the least that you need to worry about noting. Nope, nope, nope. Not here. Everybody likes their names. Oh, fine. Kill them all.
It's done.
I need to find a name for my Ark Royale.
What's it called right now?
Ark Royale, it's only a placeholder.
Ah. I named my ship once the
Nice
placeholder.
science boat.
Cliff wants to do SB1. You guys okay with doing Defense of Starbase 1 Elite?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You'll do this one. Okay. Weeboo.
You.
Ah,
Loading like hell today. It's taking forever to load in.
yeah.
And that's for every TFO we have
Yep,
today.
it's been
wasn't
for
it?
every TFO.
So weird.
Hopefully tomorrow's patch will look at some of these issues.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This patch
Hey,
is so helping with fixing stuff so far.
They gave us a week off of events. That's all we're going to get.
Probably for the next year or so.
Yeah. But we gave you a week of events off.
And intentionally, because they probably forgot.
Yeah.
Knowing our luck.
Yeah. I'll take it. That was nice. It's nice to get up in the morning and go, oh, I don't have to go do something. Counselor Sunna, just a little rest time. Hey, Counselor Sunna, thank you. Can't tell you how nice it is to get up and not have to run upstairs and do that first thing in the morning every day to keep my 24 hours going. So thank you. And by the way, welcome aboard.
You have some OCD people who just can't have their unfinished dailies unfinished, so the less the dailies sometimes, the better.
But just so you know, Counselor, we are kind of, excuse my terminology, Cliff, bitching and moaning about some server issues. Like the Europeans are having lag issues, but more of a problem, they're not getting into TFOs and patrols with the rest of us. Getting kicked out a lot. And it's been going on for months.
And it's very selective to who actually gets it, and it doesn't seem like connected to network either. So
Yeah, oh,
kind of weird one.
Pi being Pi and
Local network.
knowing what to look for, we know it's not him.
Yeah.
I mean-
I definitely knows his stuff around it. He would eliminate all the issues that he can control.
And I know you can't do anything about it, but if you could put a word in the ears of those who can, that'd be awesome.
Oh well, I am that OCD. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to limit the amount
Thank
of
you.
online games I'm doing at the time, because like I can't keep up with all those events happening. I need to be selective of what I participate in, what I choose.
Yeah. Though I will
I
say,
ignore it because I would rather run out of the day.
if you have to throw in a random event, those red alerts are nice because, 20 seconds, we're out of there.
Yeah. And right now there's like a tendency for most of the online games having a winter event of sorts.
Something. Forgot I'm on Elite. My bad.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to tomorrow, though, even though Chris isn't going to do it. That's okay.
Oh, you have to point fingers.
You don't like it.
No, I never
You don't
liked
like ground. That's okay. I will play it sufficiently to make up for you.
If we had a snowball projectile for the ships, and we had some space TFO where you're fighting with snowballs, I would have loved it.
Well, snowball fight in
Only
space,
thing
is that what
getting
you're...
It's very cold in space. That's my interpretation.
Giant snowball Borg sphere in space. Think of the possibilities.
For those of you who are going to play the winter thing, we have so many recipes sitting in our personal inventories. If you need them, let us know. Pi and I collected them last year, thinking people in the fleet would need them, but people in the fleet were getting them as fast as they needed them, so we just put them in the bank.
Prudent.
I will send out a message, though.
Never know when they might come needed.
Well, I was
I
starting
gotta
to
go.
make the recipes for real this year, and then this weekend happened, and obviously I didn't do anything this weekend. We don't have hot chocolate as a recipe, though, do we? For the winter thing. Snowballs. You know that space is full of snowy ice balls. Yes, and we do have comets in the... Oh, what is it? Yesterday, it's in that arc from Drozana, Night of the Comet. Don't we have comets in something else too? One of the Breen arcs, where we're flying in a comet's tail. So that would be an awesome weapon. Grab a comet and throw it at somebody.
Like the... I forget the name of it. Tractor beam catapult.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Ooh. Does it work?
Yes.
Ooh.
It grabs a asteroid and tosses it at your enemy.
Oh, I like that. Counselor Sunna says, we might be giving out some extra winter event currency for anyone struggling to catch up this year. I have to say, what is winter event currency? You mean like ornaments and all those good things? If anybody needs extra ornaments and all those doodads, let us know, because we have boxes of those too. Pi and I are a bit of hoarders. But Counselor Sunna is working on that too, so yay! DS9 had a Comet episode where the wormhole was... I think it's our goal this year to actually get our inventory for this winter event down to something where we have room in the bank. And I am going to try and get some of my Lolanut favors taken care of this year when the summer event comes back, because I found out I do not have 100 and some thousand sitting around. I have 200 and some thousand sitting around. I didn't move them all back from my other accounts. Oops. This is going to be the first year we've got a winter event when I don't have to go to work. Ooh, nice. I get to play it this year. Oh, by the way, I officially retired on 1st. Only took me a year to get that done. Woo! So now I'm an official old person. Well, Counselor, it's not that I retired officially. It's not that I didn't play the game when I was at work. I just did it on my lunch break. But you can't really play it, when you're at work, even with your boss's permission. You're on lunch and stuff like that. It's just not the same thing. You get to play it for work. But since you're there, any chance we can start getting some of the 10 Fords or whatever they're called now to be not about ships, like ground builds, lore, characters, voice actors, something that isn't a ship? Just a request. Not 4, that's 4. No, it's not. That would be amazing. There's so much stuff to Star Trek Online that goes beyond spacey pew-pew. Not that I dislike spacey pew-pew, but I love the ground aspects, and I love the character aspects, and I like the story aspects, and that's what brought me into the game. That and my son. But I stay for the community like Chris and Taz and Cliff. And who else is there? Ho-Hell and Satalia and What's-a-Hell and Dante and DT and Frost and all those other awesome people who make the community what it is, and I think they're the strongest part of the game.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. It's so true. So you know how Q can turn you into random... Ah! Satalia wants Q to turn us into Moopsies, as well as those other random creatures. Satalia, brilliant. I don't think they're going to get it to us this year. But next year, I would love to be Moopsy. Turn into Moopsy for the ground mission. So, Counselor Sunna, I do not know if you were around last year when we'd have Q turn us into the various creatures and do Operation Wolf for the 2 minutes we're transformed. But there is nothing greater than seeing one of those cute little slots running around with a machine gun in her front paws. It is the best. Operation Wolf is pretty funny. But do it with animals, it's even better. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here because my cold wants to go back to bed, and I guess I'm going to go back to bed with it. Thank you, Counselor, for joining us. I appreciate it. And, I'm going to definitely suggest if you could put the good word out there. I will, thank you. Put the good word out there for the strength of the community being the strongest part of the game, because it is. And we can tell you stories about things we do in real life as friends, not just in the game. Good and bad. There's some bad stuff in there, too. But thank you for joining us. Appreciate you stopping in. Very kind of you. And let's see who's out there. Maybe we should go do a raid, if anyone's around today. Nope, that's not the button I wanted. I want that button. Don't know who's around in the morning. Sometimes... Alt Lexington's on. Let's go hit Alt Lexington. Some people are there. Okay, cool. Everyone have a wonderful day. Game plan is to be on tonight, depending on where my voice is. And we will see you all then. Oh, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsy. I am so tired.